Okay, now the next topic for us is time and space complexity. So, yes, I have created one preface for everyone to understand what is that we are going to discuss in time and space complexity topic. Okay, so so far what we have discussed is more of understanding the problem. Okay, understand the problem, then we try to visualize a mathematical model. Like for example, you can visualize it as a graph, or you can visualize it as a set, or you can visualize for any mathematical models that is available in mathematics. So whichever can be converted to a programming language. Okay, so sorry, program. So that is how we visualize and to solve the problem. So we have done that one for the traffic problem, and also we understood how we can do the stepwise refinement to convert an algorithm or a problem into algorithm, then into a programming language, then execute it. That is what we have discussed. But the important part comes over here in in this particular program, is that is my program optimized or efficiently written to take advantage of resources at its disposal and can speed up or should be slowed down when the load increases. So this is very critical assumption that our program will run fine, because we have taken only a very small part of the program, small algorithm, or maybe input size is very less. That is why the kind of program or kind of program we are writing is uh, very small. It runs very fast. But when it increases, what is going to happen? Okay, that is one question. And if you write algorithm which either it's a lot of memory space and CPU time, then it must be reduced. That is also true, because if your data structure is too large and you are holding too much of data, like in stack or list or whatever, then it is unnecessarily wasting time when you are not operating on that, right? That is one part. And should I think about it before start of the algorithm, before writing the algorithm, before writing the code? You have to understand that, because mathematical model is one, but when you are getting into writing algorithm, you should ensure that what kind of algorithm I should be writing, that minimum effort it should give me the right kind of result that I'm looking for. So should I calculate the runtime of a program when I having a piece of code? Can I quickly understand the code by looking at the program? So if it is efficient or not, is it meant for only programming language or can be applied to database and queries? Yes, and query execution. Yes, all these things are okay. These are all applied to any programming language. There, wherever you are writing a language as a instruction given to the computer, there you can efficiently optimize the code, optimize the processing of the algorithm, so that when the number of input increases also, the runtime effort will not should not be increasing drastically. That's what we are going to discuss in this particular topic. So these are the questions should be coming to your mind: whether I'm writing a optimized code, whether I'm using all the resources available to me, am I unnecessarily holding up resources for me to use it, but actually speaking I'm not using it. All those things should be keep coming to your mind. So keep asking this question on program written but not stupid, not stupid one, means nothing not related to time and complexity. And in the next video we will start working understanding the time and space complexity. The important part is that space is nothing but your memory that you are storing, or the resources that is having an input device, output device, how the bandwidth is used, those things. And time is like runtime of a or effort, a runtime effort or runtime, how much time it takes to run a algorithm. That is, those are the two things we need to discuss in this particular topic. Okay, so get ready for understanding the topics in the next video. Okay, thank you so much.
Hello, guys. Just wanted to give you a brief introduction on time saver, time management. That is what we call it all about. So, what is the time management? Right, something I wanted to explain you about. This is something I have just mentioned over there. Not necessarily this is what you have to follow through. I'm not going to give. I'll put it over there. But what is time management? How effectively you're using, and why should we do time management? All these things comes out our mind, right? So usually what we think that if you look at like any kind of a website, I'll show you the website. You go any website, wherever you go, they will say so many things. Like you see, Wikipedia says that you have to plan your exercising, conscious control, time spent on activities, and effectiveness, efficiency. So that means you have to plan your whole day, whole week, the way you wanted to make it happen, and that's where you get all the benefit out of it. Honestly speaking, if you try to plan every second of your life, okay, every second of your life, truly speaking, you will end up not doing anything out at all. So what is that you should do in a time management is like, we think that it should be productive. Yes, it should be productive, but is it possible to do every time, every minute is productive? Not necessarily, right? Not necessarily, it is not possible. And also you cannot maintain it throughout your life and throughout your day, throughout your career. It is difficult to maintain. You also need some kind of a time where you can say that you cannot plan your relaxed time. Okay, I'll relax it. You don't want to relax at that point of time. It is not necessarily that you have to relax in the night, then talk about in the morning, and work something on the evening. It is not in the morning time I want to do exercise. It is impossible to do that. It is quite impossible for anyone to do that. So what is that you can list down? How to list down that? I am just going to explain you. Will not take more than 5 minutes to explain you, and it will be honestly speaking, it will be very useful for you. And you create your own time management tool. You don't need to go to create have a app which will manage your time. No, you create your own tool. Create one simple list of things in your phone. Okay, you have your phone. In the phone you can create your calendar, or you can have notes, or you can create some kind of a sheet where you can put down the list. First of all, you first list down all the activities you are doing. Like this, for example, I'll put it over here, right? This is what the activities I'm doing. I'm sleeping for 6 hours, nap for half an hour, then my health exercise is for 1 hour I am taking. Okay, any exercise in the morning or evening, wherever I am doing. And my eating time is 2 hours. Okay, that I'm not going to leave. So 45 minutes for lunch time, 45 minutes for the dinner time, half an hour for my morning breakfast time, whatever I am taking. And morning course you are there, like morning time, whatever you have to do, you do that. That is what. And my office hours is 8 hours, and still I have something 1 to 5 hours. That's what I am keeping that as must learning. So here if you look at, I have not put any day, any time that exercise I will do from 6 to 7. Eating time should be from 4 12:30 or something like that. I'm not going to put that. Yes, you should put some kind of a healthy plan to ensure that your diet should be at a particular time. Otherwise that's not going to help you out. That is something you should take care of. But what I'm talking about is list on your activities. Second thing is that identify the time you are wasting as per your own calculation. Here I'm saying 7 hours I'm sleeping. Maybe you think that no, I don't need that much time. I can sleep for 5 hours. That is good enough. You may thinking that exercise 1 hour is not good for me. I want at least 2 hours. You may think that eating time is 2 hours is too big for me. I don't want to take care of that. And office work 8 hours. This is where the maximum work comes. Okay, this is where the maximum things comes out. What is that? Then what you have to find out, where is the gap. Here I'm saying that the gaps are there, right? So identify the gap, and don't identify something which are not confident to overcome. If you look at every time management tutorials, if you go here, you can see here basically what they are doing. What is time management? Time management refer to managing your time effectively, right time to be allocated to right activity. What this is not something possible for any day-to-day life. Today you got up early in the morning. Tomorrow maybe it is little late. Today you went to bed early in the early bed, but you may be having some meeting. It is late. That is not important. That what activity you should do at what time. It is about that what are the activities you are doing. If that is giving you the proper output or productivity. Hence, there are gaps which you can overcome only when you improve productivity, like work you do in the office for which you are not well trained. For example, you are giving a work. Okay, you are working on Java, and somebody has given you, okay, Java, so Apex is easy. Salesforce, you start working. You are not trained. It is not that programming language I know, so I can do anything. You have to be trained at least, to an extent. I understand Apex is not a big deal. It is same as Java, but you have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. You have to be trained. It is not that you are going to learn everything. Of course, you should be knowing what is that Apex is, what is the Salesforce is, how Apex is used in the Salesforce, right? So if you do not know all those things, right, make if you are not trained, somebody has given, maybe you will be able to write the code, but you will not understand the whole Salesforce, how Apex is effectively or efficiently can be written. That is something you will miss. So that is something while working, you have to get time, you have to dedicate some time to learn that one, Salesforce and Salesforce and Apex and all those things. If required, go for certification. If you are not going for certification, it's okay. It's not important to have a certification. Honestly speaking, there are people I have seen in my career have done certification. They are much less productive than those people who have learned on job. So do not put your more effort on certification, but learn it. Learn it how the Apex can be used efficiently in Salesforce. Just an example I have given. So wherever you are doing, you are there, you find out some time around it. So if you find some time, what will happen? In office hours it is 8 hours. Here you are struggling to complete your work within 8 hours, right? Here, because you are not well trained. Once you are trained, you can do this 8 hours work within 6 hours also. Sometimes it will happen when you know Java, so you can do it in faster, right? Whenever the work is given, you are doing faster. But Salesforce given, maybe it is taking time, but after learning that, you are able to do it. So the productivity of not only office hours, for example exercises, okay, initially you are taking time to learn it. Once you learn, you know the process, you can do it. Not like faster, like 2 hours exercise you cannot do it in 1 hour, but you don't have to wait for the trainer to tell you what to do. You know what to do, you will do it. So that time it is not being wasted. So those are the things you should take care, and those are the things you should overcome to ensure that your productivity is increasing. Your productivity should increase automatically. You should not like planning it out. You know where is the gap, where is that kind of lacking you are having, or maybe there is learning required, maybe you are not well equipped with those things. Those are the things you have to come out and see that how fast you can do. Similarly, eating time, okay. Eat time is something we are taking too much time. Sometimes somebody takes 1 hour, 1.5 hours, they go for the walk and all those things they do. Why it is required? You should take enough time to eat, and immediately after eating you leave that place, go out, walk for 5 minutes and go back to your place. Why you have to take some 30 minutes of work within your whole campus? Not required, right? That is where you can find out how to save your time. And ensure when you are saving time, sometimes it happens that you save your time but you don't know what to do. So whenever you finding out there is a saving in time, you accurately find out within that save time what is that you can learn, or you can educate, or you can get more knowledge about it. That is something you should plan. That planning, if it is not there, then your saving time is will not help you. And when you are saving some time, you wanted to do too many things, then definitely that is also not going to work. So you need to balance out that what is the time you want to save and what is the thing you want to learn. That is what in the first part I wanted to give you a understanding of. And next video I'll come out with something little more than what I am telling you on the time management. Till then, please take care of. Thank you.